Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video where this is going to be awesome. I cannot wait for this video. I'm buzzing. You may have seen Lamborghini launch the all-new Huracan Sto, which just is amazing. This is like the latest thing. I've heard there's new Aventador coming out as well, but this is all very much the latest thing. And what we're going to do in today's video is I've just arrived at Lamborghini Pangbourne because these guys have done a lot with these guys, and they have, which pretty much is the first delivered car. So we're going to see it. It's been delivered, and we're going to get a chance to walk around it. But not only that, we're going to get a chance to drive it. Not me personally, but Craig, who works here, he's going to show us all through it and talk us through everything we need to know about this car, because it really is amazing. And there's so many features which I cannot wait for you guys to hear about all in today's video. So wait till you see this spec. It looks unreal. Before we go and see the car, let's have a little look from what is here from Abnormal. As you may be aware, I've been using this for quite a while now, and it is amazing. All of my nutrients, everything, all in one. My protein, my carbs, everything. And you put it all into a shake. This is strawberry sundae. It's been absolutely unreal. I'm loving it, and keeps you full for longer and stops you from snacking. Way better than having a pack of crisps or something. So on the road, Abnormal is a game changer. Make sure you check them out in the description and the pinned comment. Let's go. So here we go. Here it is. Here is the car. Here is... Hang on, something's coming. Oh yes. Oh yes. Cars everywhere. Lambos everywhere. Let's not get distracted by very cool Aventadors. This is what we're taking out, ladies and gentlemen. This is probably the first delivered Sto ever. Well, I've never seen one before. It looks insane. It is so cool. It's just amazing with this green, with the silver wheels, and we're going to be seeing a lot more of these on the road. And what we're also going to be doing in today's video is taking out this car, because I wanted Craig, who is the main man here at Lamborghini Pangbourne, to just explain it to us, because I just want to walk through it, and so he can tell us everything which you need to know about the Lamborghini Huracan Sto. The green, they've added these orange details on it. Some people might not like this spec, but I love it. I think it's brilliant. I love what Lamborghini do. I love bright colours. If you're going to get something like this, let's go bold. And I like the silver wheels as well, so all very cool on that front. I love all the aero that you get on the front. It really is good looking, and just everything has been so well engineered, as you can imagine. This front does open as well. I think you do something there and then open it up, and this all comes up. You can put your bags in the front. I love the roof scoop, as you can see there. But what is just completely different with this car, and that is the back of it. The back of it is just absolutely unbelievable. Love all the detail, all this carbon. It's probably the first ever in the world, and literally all I want to do is take it out so we can both experience it together. Let's have a little look inside quickly, because I want to quickly show you what these are like inside. And here we go. Let's have a little look. Very cool. We have a similar dash to what we have in my Evo, but the Alcantara wheel. I don't have that, but that looks really cool. 142 miles, there you go. I love all the silver that you have in here. And what's actually completely different with this, on the Sto you have STO mode, Trofeo mode, and I don't know how to say that, so I might get my words completely wrong. But what is also mega, something which I really recognised quite late on, and this is all this carbon on the door, and to open the door you have to pull this lever here. That's how you open it. This car is very track focused. It's ridiculous in so many different ways, and I just think they're just awesome. This is going to be the one. So we're going to head out. I'm going to go and get Craig, and we're going to head out, and he can tell us more about it so we can learn all about it, because I want to hear all the little details. These seats as well. Oh look, you can see the engine and everything. Love it. And then Oh, right, here we go. We're in the Lamborghini Huracan Sto. I just popped by and I saw it and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get her in. So this is Craig. This is the man who is the main man at Lamborghini Pangbourne. And tell us about it.
Well, Archie, thanks for turning up unannounced.
Literally.
And dragging me out in the STO.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well, it's new to me. It's only my second drive today. Fabulous machine to look at. It's not like a standard Huracan. Parked next to a Performante like we had earlier. The profile of the car is completely different.
Yeah. It's
the first car that we have with different tyres on. So Lamborghinis, as you may all know, or Archie you may know, have to have Pirelli Lamborghini rated tyres. This vehicle is the first Lamborghini production model to have Bridgestone tyres.
So they're quite slippery.
Well, very good question. Yeah, we did test that yesterday in the rain. Yeah, the tyres currently fitted are the Bridgestone Potenza Race, which is a new, I would say, competition track tyre for road use, but is very much a semi-slick tyre. So in temperatures below, I would say 8 degrees, or in damp weather, it doesn't disperse the water very well through the tyre.
But this is the real deal, this car.
Yeah.
In terms of speed, in terms of everything, this must be actually one of the first UK on the road. There's not many around.
Yeah, no, I believe it's the first registered car for Pangbourne, so this is going to be our car. Yeah. So all the clients that are lucky enough to be awarded an STO have the opportunity to come and physically see the car in the flesh. So yeah, I mean, Edinburgh had the first car which arrived, and then Pangbourne.
But that's not England.
I should know that. I am Scottish. I should know.
Well,
that.
yeah. Okay, so it's an early car.
Yeah.
Tell us how fast this is compared to what you've driven before, because you are very experienced in Lamborghinis. You are, you know, in this world. What do you think to this beast?
Okay, well, the car, as I look at it now, is 135 miles. It arrived with 30, so I've done 100 miles in the car from going to an event and back yesterday, and I had a drive this morning. So for me, it's very driver focused. You know, I mean, at the minute we're doing 34 miles an hour in a 40, so it's usable. It's not trying to drive you off the road.
No.
But the steering is incredible. It's the first car with the Lamborghini range to appear with rear-wheel drive and rear-wheel steer.
Yeah.
So when you pick up the pace through the countryside, the steering effort that goes into the wheel is a lot less, but the agility of the car feels quite incredible.
Quite incredible, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can, around the track, it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 modes on the steering wheel at the bottom. So previously, before in standard Huracan,
you've got STO mode.
Yeah, 3 new modes. New modes. So on your rear-wheel drive, for example, you would have Strada, which in Italian is street.
Yeah.
Sport, and then Corsa. With the STO, it has STO mode, which is road driving, but I would say it's more of a kind of version between Strada and Sport. It's more of a sporty orientated drive.
Yeah.
Trofeo, which is then the most aggressive mode for high grip driving. So I would say track or fast road with dry conditions. And then Piaggio, I think that's pronounced correctly. Sorry, Italians, it's not. Piaggio is wet mode, rain mode. So you'd engage that mode, as you can see here on the screen, wet performance when there is low grip surfaces.
So they actually have a wet mode, because this has been, sometimes people get a bit carried away in Huracan Performantes when they go into Corsa. Now you've got a wet mode to look after you, to try and protect you and give you more traction control.
Definitely.
Give you, because this is a rear wheel drive car with rear wheel steering, as you were saying earlier.
Correct, yeah. One big thing for me that I've taken from it, from 100 miles, is the direction of steering and the way the car moves is very urgent. It's fabulous. It feels like a race car for the road, more so than a Performante. But the brakes, it's the second production car, I believe, on the road to have the Brembo CCMR racing brake setup. There's only one other car, which I believe is the Senna. And the way the brakes operate is quite incredible. All the LDVI system displays temperature, and it also gives you a colour, temperature, a logo, so green, yellow, red. So if you need to do cooling on your brakes, it's indicated on the car.
That's immense.
Yeah, really, really good system. And the brakes are, the feel of them are fantastic. So yeah,
Do you prefer it to like an SVJ?
Different. I mean,
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, for me, V12 is in my soul. I love the V12. I love the awkwardness of it, and the fact it's a challenge to drive. The soundtrack, the doors. But this is something different. This driving towards you doesn't look like it should be on the road.
Oh no. Does everyone just?
They're looking at me like, why is this nutcase driving a race car?
Okay, and then the spec. Let's talk about the spec, because what's this actual colour called?
Colour's called Verde Citria, an ad personam colour for the STO.
Yeah.
And then we've got the contrast in the inside of a Ranchio dry rope, which is the more of a blood orange colour. The highlights on the outside were not standard. Unfortunately, when it came from the factory, it was the green with the black, and I thought we'd do the contrast to match with the inside. So that was kindly done by Topaz.
Mate, the spec is cool. Like, some people won't like it, but some people will love it. Everyone's got their own taste, and I'm personally someone who loves bold colours, so I like it.
Yeah, and I think for an STO, because of how extreme it looks, I mean, black, don't get me wrong, would look very moody and stealth, but I think that doesn't show the detail. I mean, you look in the rear mirror there, the exterior mirror, it's that shark fin.
No, it's very cool. It is very, very cool.
And obviously it does make noise. If anybody out there's like, why is it so quiet? It does make it.
Oh, it is loud. Oh, mate, that's boss. If you're very fortunate enough to get one, what's the starting price?
Well, it's alright talking about the starting price. We should talk about what price it needs to be with the fundamentals.
Okay, yeah.
It's probably how, because then it gives you a real.
Okay, what's a kitted out car?
Depends on your colour, but if you didn't go kitted with all the carbon exterior and just, you know, the right fundamental options, so the nicer seats, which are the sports seats, which are slightly more comfortable,
yeah,
with the adjustment, you know, your smartphone interface, so you can use your Apple CarPlay as an example.
Yeah, that's an option.
That is an option. Rear view camera.
Yeah.
In a colour that's part of the standard package. So your black, your white, then your green they brought out as well, and the grey. You'll be around between 285 to 290.
That's not bad.
No, I think if you spec it conservatively, but if you're buying this car because you think I want a race car for the road and use occasionally on track days, and I want to make it my own, then yeah, you're going to be 320, maybe up to 350 if you tick all the carbon options.
But mate, there's not much out there in terms of a car, in terms of performance on the road today that's going to be this. This is like the one for me.
I think it's a package. If you use it on track with the brakes and the technology that's been put into it, it should be a car that makes you smile.
And there you go. And if you are interested,
sorry, I was going to just squeeze it just a little bit.
Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, if you are interested in buying a Lambo, you must speak to Craig at Pangborn, because he is the main man and he will make your dreams come true. So that's what you're going to do. Okay. I'll do that.
Thank you very much. I'll try my utmost.
Yeah. There might be someone out there that might want one, mate.
Okay.
Well,
I'll try.
I can't afford one.
I can make you afford one. It's fine.
That's risky.
You don't have a big mortgage and kids, so you must have some spare expenditure.
Oh, don't.
Gives you this side, your brakes, your tyre temperatures and pressures, and also the rear steering, so the degree and angle your front and your rear wheels are steering at. So if I was to move, you'll see the front and rear.
That's ridiculous. So there we go. What an amazing day it's been at Lamborghini Pangborn, and I hope you've liked it. A massive thank you to Craig and the team for allowing me to film the car. It's only just arrived, but it looks insane, and the way it drove, even just being a passenger, just a chance to go in the car was brilliant, because it's just so cool. It really is just that cool, and there's so many different features of it. I've gone away thinking that's just mad. And the way the car is, the looks with that spec, I personally love it. I think it's really, really cool. And yeah, there's going to be a lot more of them arriving. I think towards the end of the year, but that's their demo. So it's awesome. It really, really is awesome. And I hope you like the spec as well. And just the rear wheel drive, but with the rear wheel steer and the steering, the way he was showing me, it turns in and ridiculous. And what I would love to do at some point is put one of those in true anger around the circuit. Wouldn't that be fun? Let's see if we can organise that, fingers crossed. But I hope you've liked it. Make sure you check out their Instagram and Craig's Instagram and everything, all in the description. If you're interested in buying a Lambo, phone the guys here, they're legends. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all very soon.